I'm 75 years old now. For most of my life, I thought I was a good husband. I worked hard, provided for my family, never raised my voice. Our life looked perfect from the outside. A stable home, 2 children we raised well, a quiet retirement on the horizon. I thought I was doing everything right. My job was to keep the ship steady, to make sure there were no storms. And for decades, I believed that was enough. I believed that love was built on the foundation of responsibility and the absence of conflict. But peace and silence are 2 very different things. Looking back, I can see the cracks forming slowly over years. Our conversations started to shrink. They became purely functional. Did you pay the electric bill? The car needs an oil change. What time is dinner? We stopped asking about each other's day, not really asking anyway. We stopped sharing our dreams, our fears, our simple little joys. I was so focused on being a provider that I forgot to be a partner. I was present in the house, but I wasn't really there. My mind was always on the next task, the next problem to solve, the next bill to pay. I didn't notice how lonely she was becoming. I didn't see the sadness in her eyes when I'd answer her questions with a short, distracted nod while reading the newspaper. I didn't feel the space growing between us on the sofa, a silence that was heavier than any argument could ever be. I thought by avoiding fights, I was keeping the peace. But what I was actually doing was creating a vacuum, an emotional void. And nature, as they say, abhors a vacuum. Someone else stepped into that void. Someone who listened. Someone who asked her how she was feeling and actually waited for the answer. Someone who noticed her new haircut, who laughed at her jokes, who saw the woman I had stopped seeing. When I found out about the affair, my world shattered. My first reaction was pure, unadulterated rage. Betrayal. How could she do this to me? After everything I'd done, after all the years I had provided, after I had been so faithful, so dependable, I saw myself as the victim, the wronged party in a story of her infidelity. It took me a long, long time, sitting alone in this now empty house, to understand the truth. The affair wasn't the earthquake that destroyed our marriage. It was just the final tremor after the foundations had already crumbled away to dust. The betrayal didn't start in another person's arms. It started in my own silence. It started with every night I chose the television over a conversation, with every time I dismissed her worries as trivial, with every moment I failed to offer a hand to hold, an ear to listen, a heart to understand. I was loyal to the contract of our marriage, but I was not loyal to the spirit of it. I provided a house, but not a home. I offered security, but not connection. I gave her my name, my time, my money. I gave her everything except myself, and that was the one thing she truly needed. I was so busy building a life that I forgot to live it with her. Now, I'm surrounded by the fruits of my labor, a paid-off mortgage, a comfortable pension, a lifetime of respectable work, but I am utterly, profoundly alone. The quiet I once thought was peace is now a deafening roar of regret. I have all the stability I worked my entire life for, and no one to share it with. The photos on the mantelpiece are just ghosts of a life I didn't fully participate in. So I'm telling you this, not for sympathy, but as a warning. Don't make the same mistake I did. Don't assume that love survives on autopilot. It doesn't. It requires active, daily maintenance. It needs to be fed with attention, with kindness, with shared laughter and genuine curiosity. Responsibility is not a substitute for romance. Presence is more than just being in the same room. Look at your partner. Really look at them. Ask them about their day and listen like the answer is the most important thing you'll hear. Put down your phone, turn off the television. Share your own vulnerabilities. Don't let your conversations become a list of chores. Don't let silence become your shared language. Because if you do, you might wake up one day, like I did, and realize you've lost everything. Not in a sudden, dramatic explosion, but in a slow, quiet fade to black. You might win every argument by never having them, and still lose the person sitting right next to you. The most devastating betrayals are the ones we commit against our own hearts, by neglecting the love we were so lucky to have in the first place. Don't let stability fool you into thinking you have intimacy. They are not the same. And one, I've learned far too late, is worthless without the other.